What's going on, guys? Girls, ZfreeZone here, and today we're going to have a look at a doozy of a hidey-hole, one of the best ones on the internet by far. If you know any better ones, please let me know, but this guy is absolutely amazing. We've done so many hidey-holes over the years. If you have a look in the build actual playlist, you'll be able to see many of these hidey-holes. But this guy here is one to keep an eye out for. This is going to be one of the best hidey holes you guys have seen for a couple of months now. So if we come over here, you can see these trees here. These trees were actually put down by me. They're in pots. You can see the pots down there. And if we come up to here, we have a little hatch door, and that hatch door pops up and gives us access to the place down under. Now if we have a look at this guy here, we can open up the door and just walk through. And here we have it. We have a packed out little base here. Pretty much everything you need to make bombs, and plus a lot more. So if you have a look down here, we've got a bedroll. We've got the bedroll on the alchemist table. We also have a dryer, a fluid press in the back there, the improved stove, and obviously tons of storage in this guy. An armor's bench, the improved armor's bench as well, just here. And actually under that is another improved tannery. Say another one, because just behind us here there's another improved tannery. So you've actually got two improved tanneries in that little section just there. And also here you have a grinder. Get your grind on, and if you come over here, you got two cauldrons and two fridges here. So pretty much everything you need in this little guy is such a compact spot. As you can see, we can go from one side to the other, no problem whatsoever. And you just walk straight through and out the door. If you guys want to see how I shoved all this stuff in here, I actually did it. At the end of this video, there will be a little build tutorial. So if you guys want to actually build this yourselves, make sure you go check that out. But just look how much storage we got into this tiny little spot here, and absolutely everything that you need. As I was saying before, this is one of the best hidey holes and locations, and all the benches shoved into one little location that you have seen for a while. So get into it. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Check out my build list, because at the build list, the build playlist, there is many more of these and many more to come. So make sure you check that out. And when we come up, absolutely nothing. We can close that hatch door, and it just blends into the background like it's not even there. We are looking directly at it, and as you can see, it's just gone. It's absolutely amazing. But anyway, guys, you can come see me on Discord. If you guys build in here as well, hit me up on Discord. Send me some pictures of your buildings. I love to see how people put lots of different stuff into a small hole. So if you got something like that, send it through on Discord. Description below will have the link to the Discord. But other than that, I'm ZfreeZone, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Stick around for the build video if you want to see how this is made. Okay, so to show you where this is the place just up there where the bedroll is. If you want to make it up there yourself, that is where you're going to go. But this place is hard to get to. So what we're going to do, we're going to start at this guy here. We're going to zoom a little bit. The gate of the moon. So if you follow where I go on this, you should find your way up quite easily. Okay, so here we are at the site. I'm just going to build this, and if we come in here, you can see what it looks like empty. There is a little hole at the back here, so keep that in mind. But as always, this is a hidey hole. If someone finds it, it's not hidden anymore, and it's going to be easy to blow through. These aren't bomb proof, that is for sure, but they're well hidden, well hidden, especially this one. This is a very good one, very out of the way. Not many people come up here at all, so let's get this started. So what we want to do first off is we want to place one foundation, probably as low as we can go. Let's try there. So you can see the foundation just there. And then we're going to grab one of these guys. I'm going to have a look and see where that is. This foundation needs to come this way just a little bit. So we'll grab this guy, pick him back up. And we're going to try over here a little bit more. Don't want to go too close either. That is looking good. So we'll get this guy here. And as you can see, that lines up quite nicely to where we want to go down. As you can see, that's perfecto there. So what we're going to do from here, we are going to drop this into a little bit further down than what it is. So what we need to do for that is we put a foundation there, and we're going to delete this guy and delete this hatch frame. Once we've deleted that, you want to get the fence foundation here. You can see there's two snap points there. We're going to go with the lower snap point, and then from that we can put a foundation on the lower snap point as well, but you just need that fence foundation in the middle there. So there we go, we've already dropped down a level. So what we're going to do is delete this guy and delete this fence foundation, and then we're going to repeat and see two snap points. We're going to go to the lower one, then we're going to get the foundation and we're going to snap it to the lower point just there. So there we go, we'll drop down once again. Now we're starting to get to a level that's actually usable, because we don't want people to see this as they're running past. We want it to be nice and low, which it is there. That is pretty good. I don't think we need to go too much further down. Well, let's put this hatch door on and just test it out one more time. You do have to climb either way, but the hatch door works absolutely perfect just there. So there we go there. Then we've got the hatch door. So now if we look at this with the tab button, it decays. My decay is actually turned off. So my decay is actually turned off on this game, so I can't see it, but I'm telling you now, this has only got a couple of hours to go, because there's only two pieces and one foundation and one hatch door. So what we're going to do to stop that is we're going to add another foundation under this guy and one on the side there as well. So that's going to help with the timer. The more you can actually put here, the better. So we're actually going to come up here and have a look and see what else we can put here. So we're going to get our foundations here, and we're going to look around, and it doesn't look like we can put anything up here. Up here is quite solid at the moment, so we're going to come down. And here we are down here. So from here we just want to put something more just to keep this guy going, and we don't actually have to connect them right up. So what we're going to do here, we're going to drop this guy down. Once we can get that view, it's not going to go there. We'll take this fence foundation back up and we'll put it on this side, and then we'll use the foundation and we'll try and go down once again. Just not going to let us go there either, so we're going to try on this spot. We're just going to keep trying until it lets me drop something. There we go there, we've got two snap points. So if it doesn't work on these other two, just here, just keep trying and you will get it. And so we've got this guy here. Now we're going to drop it again, and we're going to try another foundation, and we're going to drop it again. So we're just dropping this as we go along. There is the foundation there. And now we're going to come up here, and what we want to do is put one in the back there, just like that, and then up the top, and that's going to block that hole that was at the back there. That is pretty much good. We're not going to put a floor down the bottom here, because we're going to fit more benches in without the floor. But as you can see from that, we're just really covering that hole, and it will give us more foundations to put on the side there. So we can go right there, and we can go up there. So there's actually 4 foundations just there, which will bring the timer back up to pretty much normal. So you should have a full timer by now, and if not, just keep adding paces. But I'm telling you, from that you should have everything that you need. So what you can see here, I'm just cleaning up a bit, just getting rid of these guys. And also, if you want to add the timer as well and not take up any space, the fence foundations are perfect for that. So once this disappears, I'll show you what I'm doing, because we're just getting too many bits at the moment. It's kind of hard to see. Alright, so the fence foundation here, bam, one there, one going that way down, another one going here, you can go up there as well. This is going to strengthen the build as well. We'll try and get this guy down. There you go, so it's nice and even. And we're going to go there as well. So that's going to strengthen this build up quite a lot if someone was going to come through this guy. But as you can see there, it's quite nice and tight. What I do want to try, let's try and do a door. Be interesting. Actually, I haven't done a door here before. So let's try it. One way to work out if you can or not is just by putting a door there and giving it a shot. What we want to do here is climb up on this side. It's made it a little bit harder. Maybe if I shut the door. There we go. So maybe we need to shut the door to get in and out. But as you can see there, there's a nice little spot. You can just stand, open up the door, and come straight. Alright, so the door's going to work, it looks like. And now let's put this hatch door in as well so we can see it all work together. You just want to keep trying these things because these things are important. This is what it's going to last on. So we're going to actually have the hatch door this way. So it goes up like that and we can actually grab it to close it. So once we're down here we can close that hatch door and we can walk straight in. So that is absolutely perfect and you're pretty much built. We're just going to strengthen this guy here and this will give us a better timing, or more time, decay timer, and that's what you want out of this build. That's right there, we've got that one. And we're going to go there as well. Don't think, oh, yep, we can. There we go there, we'll just strengthen that side up as well and that's going to help with the timer. So that's absolutely perfect. Now you got this whole room in here to actually build. So let's start building and see what we can get. So of course this is most likely going to be like just a little hidey hole to craft bombs. That is what I'm thinking in my head. So what we want to do that, we want cauldrons. Cauldrons are important. So let's get this cauldron down here. I'm actually going to switch to the controller here. Why I switched to the controller during this, it's because it just works a lot better. You can see here, I can actually push these buttons in. With this, you normally push the mouse button in to change the position of this in, but because I've got this magic menu here, which is, this guy is called Creative on the workshop, so if you haven't got this, make sure you get it. It makes it so much easier. But one thing it does do is if I right click on something, it will switch to that as well. Not right click, middle click, sorry. It will switch to that building piece. So if I come over here and hit the door with the middle button, it will grab the door, which is really handy when you're building something. But when you're trying to place benches down and you want that to go with the surface on the ground, it kind of interferes with that. So I usually grab the controller for this part. So we're going to go back to this guy. So instead of like when I click the button in, it's going to do what it does normal. So we're going to get this guy in as far as we can, and we're going to try and get two of them. We're going to try and jam these guys in really nicely here. It's just about moving it around and trying to find that spot, that sweet spot, and just hope that we're not too close to that wall there, which we are looking pretty close to it at the moment. So what I want to try and do here is pick this guy up, and we'll do that again, try and just push it over as far as we can. We've got a little bit of room there. There we go, that looks pretty good there. Now you can see we can put this guy in, which is really nice. Let's jump up here and get a better view. Now if we can just squeeze this guy in there. Looks like it's gonna go this way a little bit more there. Alright, there we go there. So we've got two cauldrons. That's a good start. Now when you want to make bombs, the other thing you really need is a tanner. So let's have a look at our tanners. We're going to go... Can't do any of these new big and improved benches, but we're just going to do the just normal improved one. And we'll see how that goes here. So we're going to try and dig this into the wall as much as we can. As you can see there, it's going quite far. So that's quite nice. We're going to take that, I think. I'm going to put one down there, and let's have a look on this other side, because you just need more than one tanner. And 2 improved ones is going to be good. Alright, so we can put that guy just there. Can't go back anymore. Perfect. Alright, so now that guy's in. So we got the tanner, we got the cauldrons for the bombs, so we are going really good there. So now we can just pretty much put in like extra bits. Maybe a stove as well. Improved stove is always good to have, because then you can make your heals. And see if we can get this guy in here. It doesn't look like it's going to be too happy about, but we can bring it down here a little bit. Now your blacksmith and carpenter's bench obviously is not going to fit in here. It's going to be too much to get in here, but you can get these main benches in here, which is really nice. This one's going to lift off the ground a little bit even if you wanted it to. But let's try and put that guy in there. Let's get the improved armors bench here. Now these guys should snuggle straight into here, which is really nice there. Improved armor bench, so you can actually do your armor in here as well. That's a nice little bonus. Let's get a grinder in here too, because a grinder is pretty happy when you want to make chemical base. A grinder is something really nice to have, so we're going to try and get one of those in too. It looks like it's going to go right there. We'll try and shove it into the wall as much as possible. There is a grinder. And now we have room for another bench. So we're going to try, I know I can get the normal armors bench in there, but I want to try something different here. If we can get alchemist bench, I think that's a bit too big. What's that like? Let's try and get this guy in here. The alchemist bench would be really nice in here. Actually, pretty much needed with this new update, isn't it? Alright, so let's get in here nice and close. Doesn't look like it's gonna go. Let's try and get it here. There is a little gap just there. Okay. Right there. Alright, so we've got the alchemist bench in here. And there is your potions, so that's really good to have potions in there as well. Now we're going to need storage and fridges. I think that's going to be a main thing we're going to need in here. So let's get some fridges here. Now let's see how these guys are going to fit down. They should go on top of this. Let's have a look over here. There we go there. Very nice. Going to put that guy there. I'm going to come over here and put another one. Very cool too there. So we got 2 fridges there, so very nice. Now storage, we can have quite a lot of storage in here at the moment. There's still quite a lot of room. Let's grab some boxes and have a look at this guy. Storage, can we get one into that little random spot in there? It's quite a tight little spot, isn't it? Probably not, but all these kind of little spots here, they're worth trying to get in. You could spend hours and hours in here, and if you actually built in here, I'm sure you guys can figure out more ways of putting boxes and all that stuff down. But you just got to keep trying stuff. Just keep trying, and eventually you'll get the idea. You'll get a better way than I have got here. So we are just putting these guys down where we can, and as you can see, I'm doing it quite quick. But if you put a lot of time and effort into it, you'll get them a lot better than this. Just waiting for that flash and then working with that and then putting them down basically. There you go. Now can we go on top of that? Let's just move around till she's happy. There is a spot there, I'm seeing it flash right there. Just a matter of getting that spot. Already seen a flash there. There we go. Nice and high, nice out the way. It's going to let us have one in there. Yes, it is. So we're going to use that space. There we go. Nice and high there. We could keep going with these guys as well. So you're going to have plenty of storage in here for anything that you want. But I would use this as a bomb factory, and I would use this as storage as well. Say your base got wiped, you can come in here and you can grab like a box full of thralls and get going again, make a new base and all that. If you just had still reinforcements in here as well, just a bunch of them, insulated wood, all that stuff getting ready to go. Perfect this place would be for that. As you can see, it's getting a bit crowded at the moment, but we're getting stuff in. I'm going to go for a fluid press and a campfire. Yes, we do need a campfire too, so let's see if we can put that guy somewhere. I really want to get something just in the middle here. It's touching everything usually, but sometimes you never know. It's worth trying to put something there. Let's try and put something here. It's just worth a try. It might not go like it's not, but it's worth trying. But in there is quite tucked in, tucked away. That's a nice little spot there. So let's see what else we can get in here. The fluid press is something we wanted to try. And dry wood as well. We want to dry. Dry can be good. Let's get this guy in. Once again, just look around, see what there is. There we go. Right, so with that spot in there, we can't really get through, which is a bit of a pain, so that can't stay there. Let's try again. Imagine that worked in there. Be awesome if it did, but as I was saying, you just gotta try these things. You never know. You never know. Sometimes they surprise you. Place is absolutely packed now though, which is good. We kind of want it to be like that. There we go, we can get past that, which is absolutely perfect. So that spot is a good spot to have. Now the fluid press, where do I see the fluid press? I don't know if it's up here or down below a little bit more. Looks like it's not here. Nope, there she is there, right in front of me. Try and get the fluid press in, maybe I am in the way. Looks like it. There we go there. But as you can see guys, I'm not going to try and push this too much more, but we can actually put quite a lot in here. The only thing I am going to push a few more is boxes, because well, boxes are always good to have. Can't go wrong with boxes. Like bang, there's one there. It's going to let me put one there too. Let's try it. So all we can do is try it. I can move over still. I get back, I can get back, so that's absolutely perfect there. This little walkway here, I can get through. I've got to jump a little bit, but it's not too bad. So what we're going to do is put some boxes on there as well. Because these armor benches can hold quite a lot of boxes, you can go this level and then the bottom level as well, but we're just going to go this level. So right there. And then we're going to come up here as well. But if you guys are watching and you build your own spot here and you pack it out as well as you guys can, please let me know, because I love to see stuff just packed out and different ways people put different benches in. But if you come here and just try, I'm telling you right now, you'll probably find a different way of doing it. But it's all really well and good if you can pack it out that much and have that much in there and still get from one side to the other. You've done a pretty fantastic job, just like this guy right here. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this build. It is a bit more in depth of how I shove so many benches into one small spot. But if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure you hit the subscribe button, give me a like, and down below give me some comments on what you think about this build. And I really want to see your builds. You can post them on my Discord, which is in the description down below. But other than that, I'm ZfreeZone. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys next time. See yous.